I did your first one, so I get to do your second one. Thank you. We talked about what you want to do and how you want to do it, and the things you wanted to talk about was time, and you made it in time. That was good. And the other one was pacing, and we'll talk about that. But in the book, it gives me a way to be methodical about evaluating. And you said the value of the speech was excellent. I think I was watching everybody, and there was nobody who was fidgeting. Everybody was just riveted on what you were saying. So the value of your speech was very important, and people really got some good information out of that. The preparation, you could tell you had really worked on it. The organization was where, and this was an organizer speech, where it was organized, but I knew what you were going to talk about a little bit. But when you got up here, Michael got up here, and you got up here, and it just didn't seem like it was crisp and ready. It was kind of, well, let's kind of start this thing. And we knew it was about credit, but you started asking about his life. And, you know, and I'm saying, where's the credit coming in? So I think what would have been nice is so you could have had that's what you wanted to start you with, because it was kind of a wow thing to come in with. But we didn't have any background, so if you do something like that, have your the person introduces you, kind of give them a little bit of an up story about, we're going to talk about credit and why credit's important, and kind of get your story so that you can jump into it and you don't have, people are kind of wondering. So that was not a bad thing, but something to improve on. The body was good. You had wonderful information. Laurel, I think, would always say it once, say it again, and say it again. You know, get your point out, and so get your say your points, then explain your points, and then your ending, your conclusion would have just been there for you to, what do you want us to remember? And you kind of said, okay, get your credit cards, and then you sat down and were like, ah. So, but the speech itself was fantastic. I'd like to see you do it again. I think everybody would like to see you do it because it's good information, and really kind of get more concise about it. It's really hard to evaluate and listen and enjoy at the same time. It's like three different
it's hard
ways.
To give and enjoy it.
I from not being able to evaluate it because it was really good information. The other thing was about pacing, and that's something that I don't have a problem with. But I can't. You might want to talk to some people here who have had that problem and ask them what they did. But you still do the dance, a little bit of dance up here, and that's distracting because you are a good speaker. And the last thing I want to give you a suggestion is when you talk, you go down, and then you talk. So you really need to be careful of your speech meter, that you stay pretty consistent on your voice inflection. Maybe again, be a little more boisterous. But otherwise, I loved everything about it. Everybody enjoyed it, and it was really, you're just a great speaker. Thank you very much.
Well, thanks for the feedback.